Yes, the NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Chet Holmgren.
Here we go. In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinals.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotations.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary. They put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bane hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
That block is about MP knowing the scouting report. This guy knew exactly where he was trying to get to.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Good, and the nice assist from Morant. MP's got 17.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Drills the three-pointer.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty-looking shot right there.
And here's MP for 3. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Williams. Boy, he was something else against Utah. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A fader. And another basket for Memphis.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Pass to Holmgren. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's George. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by MP. MP getting it done for Memphis. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Santi Aldama. Brandon Clark is out there with MP. Then there's Scottie Pippen. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Joe passes to Dort. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Joe finds Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren outside. Over MP. Holmgren can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him, and that one's good. MP.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
Caruso kicks to Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. MP outside for 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Caruso. And even in this knockout round of this NBA Cup tournament, these games, Greg, also count towards the team's regular season record. So it means so much in a lot of different ways.
And even as they take part in this tournament, more than likely, some of these games we're witnessing provide a preview of matchups we'll see come playoff time.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back over to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. Holmgren the pass to Caruso. And the rejection by MP. Morant finds MP. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. MP's got 48. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also they...
And again!
And he has been hot as the kettle and serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 53.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution on the court.
Here's SGA. And nothing is falling for him right now. Hartenstein against MP. And so it's Memphis with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello and welcome.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Grizzlies. And that's a halftime wrap.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. And it's SGA in at the 1. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
From 6 feet, and SGA gets it to go on the assist by Williams. SGA's got 4 this quarter. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Williams with the steal. Double team on Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the paint. And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Morant with some nice D. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. SGA against Morant. And the rejection by MP. The 3. And And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's SGA. Another miss by SGA. And here's MP for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Steps back. SGA passes to Hartenstein. For three, Holmgren. They get the rebound. SGA surveying the defense. 5 to shoot. Out to Wallace to stop the run. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 6 points for Wallace.
Oh, SGA creates so many shots by doing exactly that. Get to the restricted area and then kick it out to three.
And yep, another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
A three, and another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Holmgren. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Wallace right side. It's hauled in by MP. For Memphis, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Puts up a three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now SGA. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with a clean look. And the Thunder another three.
There's that competitive streak. Jalen Williams answering from distance.
And here's MP for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now. For three, Holmgren. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
They've got Clark. Ty Jerome out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Wallace has gone 2 for 5 tonight. MP against Williams. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Dort. No good with the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Count that one.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jerome. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got his third assist on the night. MP, and he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
MP, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Wallace inside, guarded by Pippen. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for Wallace.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Erased him right at the rim. The young guy, MP, energetically going for that block.
Sinks the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were...
And good! There's another.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the deep...
Good, that's another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Oh, Hartenstein, such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
The 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is short. Another bucket. Wow!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the